So I was doing some Bible research the other day. I do consider myself a Christian. I do try to follow the ways of Jesus. Do I like the way this world operates as far as what organization do you belong to here? What are you there? And the separateness that it contributes to? No, I don't. But during my studies, I did come across something that was fairly interesting to me. Where in the Bible were the first, or was the first Christians called Christians, or where was the first term Christians used, and how was it used? Well, that's a very interesting scripture in Acts 11:26. I'm actually going to read this to you. It says, "Then Barnabas went to Tarsus to look for Saul, and when he found him, he brought him to Antioch. So for a whole year, Barnabas and Saul met with the church and taught great numbers of people. The disciples were called Christians first at Antioch." So there in Acts, it shows us the first time that the word Christians was used, which is very interesting to me. Because you hear a lot of people consider themselves Christians, but don't actually know the origin of the name. Obviously, we know that it's based off Christ, but when it first used is a very interesting topic. So it also said that it was first used in Antioch. Well, where is Antioch? Antioch is actually, let's see, I have notes down here, 300 miles north of Jerusalem. So that gives us location. So if we look back here at the Christian name here, it also says the Christian name literally means little Christ, Christs, or followers of Christ. Side note, I've also did research that showed the first Christians were called Christians as a derogatory name that was used to identify the Christians, but also to, call them a bad name. And in that research, it showed that the Christians took that name and ran with it. So that was one place that I saw that Christians was used. But if you're doing research, I've also seen it used as a way for Christians to identify themselves as followers of Christ and separate from the world. So that's the thing that I find a little bit, it could be interesting, but also kind of makes you uncertain, because over such long spans of time, you get multiple reasons for one thing. But either way, whether it was used as a derogatory term or the Christians came up with it and ran with it, it still is used for the same meaning, and that's to differentiate yourself from other groups in the world. And if you're following Jesus Christ, you do want to separate yourself, and you do want to be different from those around you and follow the ways of, if you're following the ways of Jesus, then you're going to be different from the other people around you for the most part. But I just thought that was very interesting. If you didn't know, again, Acts 11, 25, 26 is the first biblical use of the words Christians. Just thought that was an interesting tidbit. For those that didn't know, and for those that do, continue to spread the word, and have a good day. Thanks.